recently, the World Economic Forum has released the Energy Transition Index 2020. So this has been released by World Economic Forum, and now we need to know what is ETI, what is Energy Transition Initiative that has been taking place, and then what are the findings of this ETI, how is this helpful in our exam, and we also need to know that what is effective energy transition and how can we frame all of this in making our answer effective. So let's start with the video. Let's first know what is Energy Transition Index, ETI. See, ETI is a fact-based ranking intended to enable the policymakers and businesses to plot the course for a successful energy transition. So what is it? It is the ranking thing that is intended to enable the policymakers and businesses to plot the course for the succession of the energy transition. It is a composite score of 40 indicators which benchmarks 115 countries on the performance of their speed, of their direction of the energy transition, and identifying the opportunities for improvement. This is what we mean by ETI, Energy Transition Index. It is a ranking. Now we need to know what is effective energy transition. Effective energy transition. See, effective energy transition is a timely transition towards a more inclusive, towards a more sustainable, and towards more affordable and secure energy. It provides the solutions to the global energy related challenges while creating value for businesses and societies without compromising the balance of the energy triangle. This is the energy triangle, and this is what we mean by the effective energy transition, and thus comes the concept of Energy Transition Index, which is a ranking to rank all of this portion. So this is effective energy transition. From here we need to know what is the effective energy transition initiative that has been fostered by the WEF. See, as it said here, the WEF's initiative on fostering effective energy transition, it offers a platform to foster common understanding among the stakeholder groups on the destination of energy transition, necessary imperatives, market and policy enablers. So let's know what is it exactly. See, the Fostering Effective Energy Transition Initiative, which is again facilitated by World Economic Forum, it aims to accelerate the speed of the global energy transition by promoting the adoption of effective policies, corporate decision, and the public-private collaboration. So this is something which we actually know that when we are promoting something, what all do we need? We need effective policies, we need the corporate decisions, the public-private portion into it, and thus we know how public-private collaboration can be helpful for the transition to a secure, sustainable, affordable and inclusive future energy system, which we know was in the effective energy transition definition. So to secure the sustainable, affordable and inclusive future energy system, we have these policies, we have corporate decisions and public-private collaboration, and when we have all of this to promote the adoption, to increase, to accelerate the speed of the global energy transition, this becomes our effective energy transition initiative that has been initiated by WEF. So what does it do? It offers a platform to establish a common understanding among all stakeholder groups on the end state of the energy transition, necessary imperatives, market and policy enablers, and the resulting human impact. This is everything about the Fostering Effective Energy Transition Initiative, facilitated by World Economic Forum. ETI, our Energy Transition Index, is part of the World Economic Forum Fostering Effective Energy Transition Initiative that we saw. So this ETI, this index is part of that initiative, and it is a continuation. It is a continuation of the annual energy system benchmarking series, which was previously published as the Energy Architectural Performance Index, Energy Architecture Performance Index, EAPI series from 2013 to 2017 it was there. And this ETI, this index is a continuation of EAPI and falls under the Fostering Effective Energy Transition Initiative. So what are the key findings of this ETI 2020? The first is Sweden, Switzerland, Finland. The first 3 positions are held by them. And then we have India at the 74th position. We have China at the 78th position. These are the key findings. And this says that a majority of the countries have made varying degrees of progress on the 3 dimensions of the energy triangle. So let's look into what are the 3 dimensions. See, energy is there, security, the environmental stability is there, and the economic development. This is something that in which energy triangle stands. So this ETI finding says that a majority of countries have made varying degrees of progression. But what is lacking? The lacking is of the consistent progress. They are progressing, but the consistent progress that is required is lacking in many countries, and it highlights the challenges in navigating the complexity of the energy transition. Energy transition is being moving at a slow but steady pace because of the lack of the consistent progress. Also, the gaps between the top performance and the rest have been steadily decreasing due to the rising levels of the political commitment to their priorities and improving access to the capital and investment in emerging economies. Due to that, the gap between the countries have been reducing and is seen reducing. And this highlights the need for the transformative and breakthrough solutions to unlock the next wave of substantial gains for advanced economies. This says why the gaps have been reducing between the countries. Now, what are the challenges to this energy transition due to COVID-19? See, COVID-19 has impacted the economic development and its growth very, very, very badly. And thus, in this also, the dimension of the energy transition is currently being challenged. How? Because of the unprecedented collaboration. See, now there is unprecedented collaboration, but due to the erosion of almost a third of the global energy demand, the recent price will be a stress test for the energy system. So what is happening is, due to all of these costs and sensitive issues in many countries of bringing down the prices, there have been unprecedented oil price volatilities and the subsequent geopolitical implications. So this geopolitical implications and the price volatilities have also been a challenge. Then because of this, since the confidence is getting down, the investment is reducing. So stalled investments in projects which were initiated, which were thought to be initiated, but due to this COVID-19 is now facing a stall or a stop here. And then uncertainties over the employment prospects. Of millions of energy sector workers. Also, the progress on environment sustainability remains low. Why? Because the central banks recognize the systemic risks, and the world's largest asset managers cited the importance of ESG consideration and investment, and COVID-19 might result in a shift in stakeholder priorities in the near term. This is something that I mentioned when I said that there are delayed or stalled investments and projects. So this is it with today's video. Let's meet soon.